Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maximilian's Week 14 NFL Picks. As we start off with the team on the left, the Kansas City Chiefs coming into the game at home at 8-4 versus the Las Vegas Raiders to the right, coming in at 6-6. Chiefs 9.5-point favorites. Chiefs been playing a lot better. Defense coming together. Mahomes, I think he has been pulling it together. Vegas is fighting though for their playoff lives. I'm gonna pick Vegas to at least cover the 9.5 points, and I keep it within 9.5 points. So I'm gonna go Vegas. Then we head into the next game. It is the Jets at home versus the Saints. Jets 3-9, Saints 5-7. Jets are actually 5.5-point home favorites. Yeah, so it's gonna be tough, I think, for New Orleans. They're having quarterback troubles and things like that. A lot of injuries they're dealing with. I think Zach Wilson, is gonna get back on track and at least keep it within 5.5, if not win the game. I think that they're gonna win for sure. So I'm gonna go Jets. Next, we have Jaguars and Titans. Another divisional game, 1 o'clock. Titans at home, 8.5-point favorites. They're coming in this game at 8-4. Jacksonville, not really much to play for, 2-10. But Jacksonville did beat Tennessee earlier this year. Note that, but that doesn't change anything in my mind, because I think Tannehill and A.J. Brown and that offense is going to roll with at least passing, because I know Derrick Henry's hurt. But I'm still going to go Titans. Then our next game, another divisional. A lot of divisionals now coming because late in the season here. We have Ravens at Browns. They played just 2 weeks ago. Ravens 8-4, Browns 6-6. Browns are actually 2.5-point favorites at home, but I think Ravens are going to win this game. If not, keep it at least within 2. So I'm going to go Ravens over Cleveland. They're just having troubles with Baker and things like that. Then we have Panthers and Falcons. As we said, another divisional. In Carolina, both teams 5-7. Atlanta 5-7. Both fighting for playoff game. I think going to be a really good game, 1 o'clock. I'm going, though, with Atlanta. Matt Ryan, I trust him a little bit more than Cam Newton, even though he's back and all he's been saying. And kind of funny, but he's back. We'll see. The Falcons, they kept it close to the Bucs last week, so that's why I'm picking them. Another divisional. Dallas Cowboys, America's team, versus the Washington football team. In Washington, I believe that's where the game's at. Cowboys 8-4, football team 6-6. Football team's favored by 4 points. Washington is. I know the quarterback's been rolling. They've won 5 in a row. But I'm going to go Dallas. I think that they have a really good defense. They have a really good team. Dak, I trust him a little bit more. So I'm going to go Dallas. Then we got Seattle and Houston. Oh, ball fell. Seattle and Houston. Really probably kind of more of a boring one. In Houston, Houston 2-10, Seattle 4-8. Seattle, they're probably playing for more. Even though Houston's 7.5-point favorites, I still think that Seattle wins and covers. So I'm going to go Seahawks. Then we got the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. That game in Denver. Denver 6-6. Detroit 1-10, and yes, 1 tie. Last week they did get their first win. Jared Goff, big touchdown pass to get the win. But I like Denver in this game. They're 8.5-point favorites. They're at home, Mile High. Gonna go Broncos. Sorry, Lions. Then we got Chargers at home versus the Giants. Chargers are 7-5. Giants 4-8. Giants trying to hang in there in the NFC. Chargers really in the thick of things in the AFC. They're 10-point home favorites. Really a lot of big favorites this week. But I'm trying to pull for these guys that have big wins. So I'm gonna go Chargers. I think that they have a better team, and even though Giants have their backup start in Blaine Gabbert, I still think that, I'm going to pull for the Chargers there. Very good game here. 49ers and Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. 4 o'clock game. Interesting, though, because it's not West Coast. It's going to be in Cincinnati. They're only 1 point home favorite, Cincinnati, but I'm going to go Niners. Coming this game 6-6. Bengals actually have a better record, though, at 7-5, but I'm going to go Niners. I think Jimmy G has just more experience, and I think Niners need it more, and they're going to come up big, so I'm going to go Niners. Then another really, probably the best 4 o'clock game to watch. My hometown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, at home with Tom Brady, the GOAT, versus Josh Allen. The Bills, they had a rough Monday night game, but that's a good Patriots team with Mac Jones, so I think it's going to be a really good game. Bucks 9-3, though, really good record. Buffalo, not a bad record either, 7-5, but I think Bucks going to get the win. They got Tom, they got Gronky, they got Godwin, 3.5 point favorites. Couple tutties. Gronky. Tommy. Then we go to the Sunday night game, which is a good one. Mr. Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, as he's at home, still playing with an injury, 9-3, looking good. Bears, not really much, They at least Andy Dalton isn't playing. They got Justin Fields. They're 12.5 point underdogs. That's a lot to give in a rivalry game. Sunday night in Lambeau, but Aaron Rodgers said he owns them, so it's hard for me not to pick against Aaron Rodgers there. So I'm going to go Packers. Packers big. Then Monday night, we have some real big games. Rivalry yet again. Rams at Cardinals. 8-4 Rams at 10-2 Cardinals. Cardinals 2.5 point favorites. I think it's going to be a really good game. High scoring, shootout. Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, great Rams defense. Really good passing offense of the Cardinals, but I think Cardinals going to hold up. I'm going to go Arizona for the win. Thanks so much for joining Maximilian's Week 14 picks. Hopefully you come in for Week 15.